Come one, come all. You are now plugged into the Aux, your weekly source of hip-hop, rap music, and everything underground. Roll yourself up something potent, pour yourself a drink, get yourself comfortable. We finna chill.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special episode of the TheAuxPodcast. As always, it's your boy Stilo, aka OG Homunculus. I'm out here with Gnarly Head, plugged into the motherfucking Aux. We got Philth Spector, we got Daily, we got Helly Henson. We here, we fucking geeked, we booted. How we doing today, gentlemen?
Yo, what's up?
Chilling, man.
Yes,
Chilling.
yes,
Happy
sir.
to be here, man.
Happy to be here. Yeah, for sure.
Pleasure is all mine, man. For real.
Yeah.
This is fucking crazy to me that I'm considered a hip hop journalist now. You know?
Yeah, man. You're in the game.
It's
You
fucking nuts, dude. Like,
You're in the
Phil,
game,
the
man.
fact that this is your second time on the show is fucking crazy, man.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. I feel like a star right now.
Type shit, bro. Type shit. But yeah, bro, we're good. We're here. It's a beautiful, undefined weekday because time isn't real here on the Aux. So yeah, man, we're geeked. We're chilling. As per a little tradition of my show, I always like asking my guests, what have we been listening to recently?
Well, you know what I'm going to do is pull up my Spotify.
Type shit.
All right, so let's see. All right, so 2000 XL Space Odyssey, Killer Kane.
So fucking good.
That's on mine. That's
Classic
on mine.
album.
On there. I swiped that from both of them. Let's see. Homefront, new Homefront album.
Whoa.
Great.
Shout out to Canada.
Shout out Edmonton, Canada. And then I'm listening to this album. It's called 100% by this band. It's a Colombian hardcore band called Raw Brigade. They put out the album.
Oh, send me that shit, dude.
I'll send it to you. But yeah, a couple. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to do three. I'm going to do three. I could fucking do that all day.
The Homefront record is called Watch It Die?
Watch It Die, yeah.
Word. Right on. If they're Canadian,
great,
I got to tap the fuck in, man.
Yeah, they're from Montreal. They're sick.
Dope. Oh, fuck yeah. Right on, dude. Sick.
No, they're from Edmonton.
Oh, really? All right. Canada.
Canadian cities aren't real, bro. If I'm being real, we're all just fucking chilling in igloos and shit up here. It's wild, bro.
Basically.
Yeah.
You're in Canada?
Oh yeah, I'm just out of Toronto, pretty much.
Dude, that's fucking sick. Dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. We'll be there on the world tour.
I was going to ask you too, so that's great that came up that way. Hell
beautiful. Yeah. We love it. Yo, I swear to God, if y'all come up to Canada, bro, I'll be there, man. Like,
yeah. We'll be there.
Slowly but surely gonna try and do kind of like what Rohan of the Rap Music Plug podcast does, where you know what I mean, like little shows here and there. See if I can get any cool acts to tap in on like a tour or whatever. So yeah, most definitely.
Fellow Canadian. We're really tapped in across the border up there now, man.
Oh yeah. It's wild, dude. It's wild. I mean, Canada is just United States plus at this point, bro.
Yeah,
we're basically...
it's a Chicago and Detroit suburb. Yeah. That's how I look at it.
Type shit, actually.
I think it's the other way around. I think like Chicago and Detroit are a suburb of Toronto. Toronto's fucking huge, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like all things considered, because the problem with motherfuckers up here is like, for example, me, I live like 2 cities over. But I'm still claiming Toronto because nobody knows where the fuck Pickering is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like LA.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like the greater area of Toronto. People like LA is all LA County.
Yeah.
And like, you could like so far from the city proper. Toronto's the same way. What's the other one? Brampton or something? Yeah. Like I know the names of them, but I mean, like I don't know anything about them. But to me, that's Toronto. As far as I'm concerned,
that's fair. Actually, yeah, from like an international perspective, yeah. It's a shit show up here, man. Like, yeah. So what have you, Helly? What have you been buffing recently, man?
You know what? I just put together a playlist of all these rap songs that I loved when I was like 13.
Fuck yeah!
And and I've just been running that back. I had a drive yesterday. I was in the car for a couple hours. It's like.
Gotta be G Unit on there.
No, it's like no. It's like
It's
Because when I
older
first
than
Oh,
heard
that.
not
that,
shit from 2003.
no, yeah, it was,
Yeah, I got
yeah. So it's like Ghetto Boys,
Mhm,
Jurassic 5, Black Moon. I'm trying to think of who else I could look at it, but it's like
That's
Yeah,
that.
it's
yeah.
like
Link me
real
that
underground.
playlist.
Like it's I was like looking through it the other day and I was like, damn, I was tapped in at
Bro,
13 years old. Like, this is fucking sick. And
Yeah.
like, I don't really
Skate
listen to
video
those
shit.
groups. Dude, I don't listen to those groups at all anymore.
Mhm,
And like running it back, I'm like, damn, this is like my shit. You know what I mean? I forgot
Oh,
how
yeah.
much I love that stuff. Like People Under the Stairs,
Fuck yeah.
Living Legends, Gangstar, like just some fucking
Dude.
sick Dilated Peoples, like just awesome
Yeah.
groups that I forgot about.
I've
from,
been
like,
listening to People Under the Stairs heavy since we were talking about it like the other week.
Yeah. That's
I
what
was
made
like,
me
damn, I
into
haven't
it,
listened
too.
to this shit in a minute, and
Dude,
it
so
still
sick.
hits.
All those like LA Bay Area, like late 90s, early 2000s groups were like so sick. Like
Mhm,
Yeah,
absolutely. Oh,
awesome
that is.
upgraded production. Like I was like surprised how much it was knocking in my car. I was like, damn, like I'd love to know what they recorded that stuff on and like if they were in real studios or how underground it
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
And it sounds so good still.
That's fucking sick, man. See, that's what I love about hip hop too, is because I'm very much so of like, not necessarily a different generation, but like for me, going back to that would be like, you know, Flapper Zombies, Pro Era, like that kind of like 2011 New York shit. But being able to
Yeah.
go back to like the older shit, like Moment of Truth changed my fucking life when I heard it,
Yeah,
bro. You know what I mean?
dude, same. I was listening to the car yesterday. I'm like, same.
One of the best.
Yeah.
It's
So
still
fucking crazy.
incredible.
Oh yeah. And Philth, I know you got some shit up your fucking sleeve. What have you been listening to recently, bro?
Dude, we went last 2 weekends ago, me and Daly went on a crazy crate digging adventure.
Right on.
So I had a stack of that, and then last weekend, crate diggers where we do Flip a Beat Club in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they switched their location. They
Whoa.
had like a grand reopening. So I picked up some stuff there. I'm not gonna say what any of it was because they may show up in beats later.
Yep.
But in terms of like other music been listening to, like like Helly said, we were listening to People Under the Stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Was listening to the upcoming Teller Banks Drug Money sequel, Hate Island.
Fuck, man. Fuck.
And yeah, just been honestly like we've been making a lot of beats recently, like me and Ayashi and Kane and all and like other
Research
Flip
and
Beat Club guys.
development.
Yeah, we've been making more beats, but really like I've just been going through samples, like potential samples, a lot of jazz records, a lot of undisclosed
Yeah, shit that will remain
sources.
unnamed.
Yeah, because we play everything live. We don't even sample in GNRLY, you know?
Oh,
It's a live. No. Yeah. For the people that want to know about the samples, yeah, it's all live.
Yeah, everything right there.
But
yeah.
not really.
Bro, if you pull up to a GNRLY headset, you get like a full fucking 12-piece band. Everyone
That's
going
the dream.
crazy.
That's
dream.
the dream.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
100%,
dream.
100%, man. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, right on, dude. Right on. We love it. So I guess on like the logistics side of things, for people who aren't tapped in with GNRLYHD, let the folks know, who is GNRLYHD? What are you guys about? What's the vibe, man?
We're like the velvet underground of hip hop. Like
Type
people
shit.
didn't know who we were, but everybody who's listened to us wants to start a rap group.
Type shit. Type
I
shit,
couldn't
actually.
Yeah, that's it. That's 100% it.
Yeah.
It's mostly shit talk rap, but I mean I like it.
Yeah.
I think that's fucking brilliant, personally. There needs to be more shit talk rap, man.
But not for real, like, I don't know, the way I always look at it is like a lot of hip hop right now, like especially underground hip hop, is like very much like serious all the time, which is like great. Like I like it, but like I don't know, I always like groups, especially as a kid, that like also seemed like it was kind of fun and like also more like everyday life type of shit. Like
100%.
not everybody was like hustling, etc. Like
It's not always
So, like,
so fucking serious all the time. We're all
Yeah,
but
chilling.
also like I think a key point here is like it's not jokey, but it is funny sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Like, I don't know, like that's always what stood out, like as a kid, like listening to like Beastie Boys or like even more recently like Action Bronson. Like
Yes,
he's
yes.
being funny, but it's not like a parody. It's not like you're listening to Weird Al.
Yeah, it's not comedy inherently, but there's fun moments.
Although,
and funny
like, shout out
moments.
to Weird Al.
That's real as fuck.
No
Yeah,
disrespect.
we love it. We love it.
Yeah.
It's levity, not humor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Not. Yeah.
Without,
And that you can hear it just even in the beats and everything. It's like,
Mhm.
you know, it's not like drumless, like strings you got from like the sad part of an Italian cowboy movie. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
which I love. I listen to all the time. Don't
Of
get me
course,
wrong. But
yeah.
the beats are more like, you know, drum heavy funk
Yeah.
stuff, like something that would be, you know, kind of give you some energy in the morning if you're trying to like get your day started. Not like, you know, not taking it too seriously.
Yeah, not shit that
Yeah.
you're listening, fucking like sitting there pondering like the mysteries of life. You know, like one thing I loved so much about the tape, like getting into it, is like it feels like casual and fun. Like it feels like you're in a basement just looping beats, rapping with the homies type shit. You know, and like I like you're saying in this underground niche that I think a lot of folks are navigating in, there is a lot of just like super serious heady shit, which like of course we all love, but like what happened to just fucking around, you know? Like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we're big on fucking around in our it's a big
shit,
influence.
Yeah, 100%.
I saw a guy tweet like, I don't know, like a year ago. It was like, why aren't rappers talking about holding the mic anymore? And I was like, dude, like that speaks to me. Like that's what I want to talk about.
Yeah. Nobody's doing shout out tracks anymore.
Real?
Like any of that, like that's like all fun stuff. I don't know. And like I mean, we can get into it and talk about other like previous projects of ours, but like I was saying to you earlier, like it feels like with this one, with Major Malfunction in the Bay, like like a lot of our influences finally gelled together in like a stew.
Yeah.
Sonically, like the big like 80s rap drums, drum breaks from like funk songs.
Yeah.
Jazz bass lines, weird like sci-fi noises and stuff like that. Rodney Dangerfield sound bites, etc. Like it all finally feels like it came together on this one.
Because like
at least for me.
I can absolutely agree with that. Like I went back and listened to like the old tapes that you sent me, Jazz to Heal the World, and like dope fucking tapes. Sorry, say again.
Jazz to Heal the Nation.
Jazz to Heal the Nation. Sorry, yeah. We're not on a global scale yet. It's more.
No, we're keeping it local first, and then we're working our way
heal
up.
our nation.
Yeah, we really need that help over here in the States, man.
Yeah.
So let us heal first, and then we'll bring it elsewhere.
Jazz to Heal Toronto.
We're just gonna move country to country. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the sequels. Jazz to Heal Canada.
5 years down the later, Jazz to Heal.
That's the live album.
I'm into that actually. I like that idea. But like yeah, going back through them, like yeah, they're dope tapes for sure. But it feels like with Major Malfunction, like you guys really hit the nail on the head as to like the vibe and the sound and like the shit, like the world building almost in a way. Yeah. And it works fucking brilliantly, man.
It also feels like this was the first project that we set out of like this, we're making an album. Whereas like the two EPs earlier were just like us pretty much figuring out how to do this.
Yeah.
And like me learning how to make beats. And then Jazz to Heal the Nation kind of came about, like I was saying, where it's like we weren't making music together for a while. And we kind of just started again. It was like, oh, we got one song. Let's kind of see where we can go. This, at least on the beat side of things, I felt like I had like a more clear vision of like what I wanted going into it than on previous projects.
Yeah. And I guess kind of jumping ahead in what I want to talk about a little bit, process wise, did this start just as like you having the beats, sending them over to you guys, and then like you dropping the verses on that, or was it all kind of simultaneous rather? Like what did the sessions look like?
I feel like
There's a
at
lot of
first,
prep.
like, yeah, like I
Mhm.
feel like when we were finishing Jazz to Heal the Nation, we were kind of just talking about like future songs and like
Mhm.
ideas of like, oh, we should try to do bigger drums and whatever.
Yeah.
So like there was definitely some talk beforehand, and then um yeah, and then I started making the beats and then sent them to them
Mhm. Mhm.
in like very raw like demo form, like not really arranged or like
Yeah.
just like, hey, here's an idea. It's, 50 seconds long. Let me know what you think, and we'll kind
Yeah.
of build from there.
Let's see what we can do with it, kind of thing.
And then yeah, then you guys can like from that point, I don't know their writing process.
Mhm.
Well, basically, we go kind of take the beats, we pick which ones we like, we go off and kind of write like
Mhm.
loosely, kind of get an idea, and then once we have enough to do everything, we get together in a bunch of different like we kind of like a blitzkrieg type thing. Like over the course of 3 weeks, we just got together and like took all the beats that Dan had given us, looped parts that we liked,
Mhm.
and then kind of wrote like we already had kind of skeletons of what it was, and then a lot of it happens just like right in front of the computer. Like we were saying this a couple weeks ago. Like it's a
Mhm.
lot of like, hear me out. Like, let me try this, and then let's put this beat next to this beat and see if it happens. And like, oh, what
Yeah.
if we took this verse from this part and put it here? Like
Mhm.
a
Mhm.
lot of it is just like kind of on the fly. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. And
but there's so much prep. Like so, it's not like oh we go in there we don't know what the fuck we're doing. Like we just I can
Yeah.
curse, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So like but then like 40% of it is just kind of stuff we make up on the fly,
Mhm.
which is the
Mhm.
most fun part, you know.
yeah,
Absolutely.
like we'll be like working on a song and then be like, an idea will spark, and
Mhm.
like that goes back to like, oh, hear me out, and we'll just try it. Like if anybody
Mhm.
has an idea,
Mhm.
it's we're doing it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we'll do something else.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
there's no point of like, nah, we're definitely not trying that,
Of
like
course.
really ever.
Because why
Um,
wouldn't you, right? Like, fuck it, bro. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
And
it's how
Pat
you
was
do it.
kind of on a world tour for a lot of the pre-production, like creation of the album. Pat was,
Mhm.
were you in like Southeast Asia
Yeah. I was in
Right
with a lot,
Australia.
like doing a lot of like the writing process of this?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Right
was there.
on, dude.
Yeah.
And then we also like after we kind of had the beats we were definitely going to use, like we had sessions with our friends who are musicians to
Mhm.
add like some guitar. Our one friend added some like percussion stuff, some synthy like noise stuff.
Mhm. Mhm.
And just to kind of build on top of like the loops already.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And that's what
yeah,
I loved so much about it. Like, when I first listened to it, like, I said it was so hard to like pin down like one specific sound or one specific vibe you're going for. It feels like this collage of just like fucking shit going on, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
it's
Like,
yeah.
such a sick vibe to like tap into where
And that's how it comes together. It really is like
mhm, mhm,
just pull like Dan comes up with a bunch of ideas, and
yeah,
then we come up with a bunch of ideas, and we just pull them all out of the air and just put them together. Like
yeah, yeah. I
it is
think
really cool. It's cool that you picked up on that. It's not very like,
mhm,
oh, here's this. We get this 4.5 minute beat from Dan, and we write the
mhm,
song in it.
mhm.
It's not like
it's
that at
not
all.
that at all.
I would
Like
imagine a lot
perfect
of these
example.
started as just like fucking loops and then you let the idea just go where it goes, right?
Yeah, like I don't know how many I made, but like I made like a lot of like short ideas, and
Mhm,
like
mhm.
we either like, expanded on that, or like we just combined loops. Like a song like Flip a Beat, Make It Snappy.
Mhm.
Like that's
Stupid song, bro.
that was that was three different beats
Yeah. Word. Whoa.
that just like came together. They were like kind of around the same tempo,
Yeah.
and like they just worked that way. Like but that's like a perfect example of kind of like our
Mhm.
songwriting process, I guess.
Just
Was
hodgepodging them,
like,
saying fuck it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like a lot of like my computer completely crashed in the middle of making this, like early on.
Shit, really?
And like all of these beats are so like dense with samples and layers and stuff that like I couldn't possibly remake them if I tried. Like
Absolutely.
I legitimately do
Don't
not know
trust me.
what I used for like
Trust
a lot of this. And like shout out to Killer Kane for helping
me.
like mix and master it so
Yeah.
it's not like, but we didn't have any like the stems or anything. It was just like,
Word.
this is the beat in a wave file. Can we make this work? Because
Yeah.
we really like the beat, but like
It's
I
gone
definitely
to time.
can't. Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, that's tragic, but also incredible that it worked out.
Yeah.
Fucking hey,
And
that's
like
wild.
also like during the like later stages of like the recording process and writing process, like Daily came through with like a couple different like combinations of like, oh, we should take like the end of this beat
Mhm.
and not use it for a song, but like tag it at the end. Like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
song is that with the beat that I hated with the Janko beat?
Janko.
Um,
That's Shanghai.
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Word.
the end
So,
of the beat at the end of Shanghai Spiral, like on the outro, like
No.
that was just a beat I had in the folder
Yeah.
that I never liked. Like it just didn't feel like it was good enough.
That shit goes
And
crazy, bro.
yeah,
and
awesome.
Yeah.
I was
Sure
threatening to
does.
delete it, and Helly and Daily were like, "We're gonna find a way to do this.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
gonna be on the album."
That's
And
fucking
it
wild,
works. I
man.
like it now, but like I like it in like the 20 seconds at the end of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of the beats that I listened to. I was like, damn, I kind of wish this shit kind of like expanded a little bit. I kind of wish they like,
Everybody likes Janko except me, dude.
that's wild.
Well, there were
man.
other. Well, the crazy thing about that beat is there were other parts of the beat, like before and after that, like another 2 minutes that don't really sound like that part at all. And then there's that breakdown, and that's the part you hear on the album. And we were always like, this is the part. This is like we could make the whole song out of this, or if we could fit this into an existing song, like this is awesome.
Yeah, it goes fucking bananas, dude.
But if you did expand it, like the bread of the sandwich, like I'm on Dan's side, we always knew we were like, but I don't know about these parts here, and that's why he was like not into it as much. Like,
okay, fair,
Yeah.
fair.
But
the
I
sample
always
was
like
crazy.
I'm glad like you made it work because like I don't know, we've talked about this before, but like I've always liked and like as a group, like the end of like a Pete Rock song where it's like there's a different beat. It's like the last 15 seconds of the song as it's fading out, and you're like, what is this? And then the next like real song starts. I've always loved that.
It's a vibe. It's a fucking vibe.
And like it's cool that we were able to like mix and mash some of the beats together.
I don't know
From
why
like
more
the little
groups don't do that.
Agreed. Fully.
Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Like way to like just get rid of your beats that like you don't like weren't good enough for a full song, or
Yeah, but it's like a cool little
never
vibe.
got the idea. Yeah, like I don't know why producers don't do that.
I don't, dude. Like also like if we were approaching songs where we were like, oh, this song needs to have a beat switch up in the middle of it, like it wouldn't work.
Oh, man.
This like it all came about as just like, oh, these two songs were like next to each other in the Untitled playlist, or like one of you had an idea to like, oh, combine this, or like this fits with this. But when I was making them, I was just like throwing like, 60-second ideas out
And
with the idea of us just like doubling it and making it a song, not exactly like taking beat 1 and beat 3 and making them one song.
And like intentionally just like these two need to be together or else the
like that was never a
explode.
thought like when I was making stuff at all.
It's crazy because that I think really comes through in the sound. Like you really hear that it's just like fucking, I sound like a fucking loser, but the meme of Moon Knight, it's like random bullshit. Go.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, that's kind of the
man.
songwriting process.
And it's so fucking cool, man. I think we need more of that. Like, just in general, dude. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of like, I don't know, I think a lot of rap music is so like isolated
mhm,
where it's
mhm,
like it's very often like a producer makes all these beats like in isolation by himself
mhm,
and
mhm.
sends it to a rapper, and then maybe they meet up and record it live,
Yeah,
but like it's two separate things.
yeah,
Whereas like we have that part, but then at some point like we all come together and kind of talk about it.
mhm, mhm.
And like we're friends, like we hang out, so like naturally just talk about what we're working on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um and I think that kind of communal feel, I don't know, I think it comes across
It does.
when you listen to the album.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When you listen to all of your stuff, it really feels like, yeah, these motherfuckers, like, it feels like shooting the shit with the homies freestyling in a basement somewhere, you know? Like, it's dope.
It's awesome. I'm glad you like it, man. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
100%, dude, 100%.
You know, another thing that like I don't think we've ever talked about before is like the ease in which you can kind of send people things now back and forth, especially like if you're regularly texting like your buddy. Like sometimes I'll write something and then I'll just like play it off my phone and like rap into the phone and record it real quick and send it. And like
Yeah.
that just becomes a thing that gets absorbed into like, all right, well then now we have this beat and this verse. It's like you couldn't do that 15 years ago so easily. Like maybe you could send it in an email,
Yeah.
but like now I'm just doing it on my phone so quick, and then it becomes like this like poster board of like, and we have, don't forget, we have this 45-second kind of thing here, and it's like becomes so much easier to pull from, like.
Yeah.
It makes that like collaging process kind of easier.
Yeah. And it's so easy to record and send things back and forth without it having to be like, you know, serious. You can really just kind of get freako with it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And like I think that also like adds into like the you know, the fact that like you both have setups at your house. And we could just like hang out and be like, yo, we should throw this idea down, and the microphone's right there. But like we're hanging out. It's not like we're paying for a studio time. We're like, when we first started making stuff, we had to like, I had to sign out the communications studio at college.
Yep, bro.
For us to be able to record. And it was like, yo, we only have a half an hour and we want to record this. And it was like, there was pressure.
Yeah.
Even though like, you know, we're friends and like, it's not like super serious, but like there's some type of pressure. Whereas like
there's a constraint now, right? Like it's like, oh, yeah,
now
we need to
it's
lock
like,
the fuck in.
Yeah, and now it goes back to like, just humor me and see if this works. There's no pressure. Like we're just making stuff, and I think that leads to better art.
It does.
We'll have the studio at your house soon too, so we'll have.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. I've been making a list of desk and setups and stuff.
Scheming, if you will, plotting.
Yeah, plotting, scheming, researching.
Brilliant, man. Brilliant. It's really crazy what you guys captured on this thing, man. Like this being my first exposure into GNRLYHD, like it's just such a crazy vibe, man. Like I feel like I'm saying that a lot, but like it really is something special, and I really think it is something that like hip hop needs, like especially now. Like this year has been fucking crazy for all, like, you know, the contemporaries dropping. You have like, you know, the Navy Blue album, which is like this crazy, harrowing, emotional shit.
That's a great album.
Incredible album.
Incredible album.
Just listen to that. Really fucking
so
awesome.
Fucking good. Yeah. You know,
yeah.
You have your Woods, you have your Arm & Hammer, you have your Pink Sea, like crazy fucking whole albums. And like then you have something like this, which is like so just like boom, here it is. And in my opinion, like that adds so much to the landscape of hip hop and to the landscape of like, because like, not to get too fucking preachy, but like, what happened to just making a fucking mixtape? You know what I mean? Just going
party rock.
Say again, sorry?
Like what happened to like the party music?
Yeah, I'm saying just fucking around, having a good time. You know what I mean? And like, I just think it's so fucking important that this exists. You know, it's sick. It's sick.
Thank you.
Most definitely, man. One thing I'm very curious about is, Philth, we were talking about it a little bit before we went live. You guys have a tape from like 2012, 2013, then there's like a fucking 10-year hiatus, and then 2024, 2025. I want to know kind of what GNRLYHD started as.
The next one's in 10 years.
Yeah, just little increments of 2, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We're going to be old as shit.
We do 2 and 10s.
I like that. That would be fucking crazy, I think.
We just stopped. Like, I think we
graduated.
We did make some music after. We did make some music after those first 2 things. And we never put it out. That was probably like 13, 14.
Yeah.
We never put that out. And then we kind of just, I don't know, I guess we all just kind of started working, life, whatever. And then I guess maybe, I always even going to say post-COVID, because that's even after COVID we weren't. So really just, I think, well, Dan was working on beats again during COVID.
Yeah, so
and then that kind of obviously that had a factor in, like, hey, let's do something again. So that's
like during the pandemic, I was playing in a band with my friend Alex, and he was like, yo, you should get Ableton so we can still work on stuff even though it's the pandemic and whatever, lockdown and all that. And like I downloaded it and figured you could make beats in it. So I just started like fucking around, like seeing if I could make beats again. Like I wasn't making beats for a while. And I made a couple. I sent them to Pat, and he was like, oh, yo, these kind of sound like Paul's Boutique, like BC Boys. And then during the pandemic, I made an entire remix album of Paul's Boutique.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Wow. And like that was like me like relearning how to make beats.
Yeah.
And then from that, it was like Flip a Beat Club and like linking up with Q and Kane and Ayashi and all that. And then we were playing shows, and we played a show like down the street from Daly's house. He came through. And our boy Mikey, Big Breakfast, was performing, who was like somebody that we used to interact with like on Twitter when we first started making music. And like we were just watching it, and
SoundCloud.
Like I saw, I don't know, when we were watching him perform and like the other beat sets of the day, like I don't know, it felt like we kind of a light bulb went off in Daly's head. Like I saw it. And I was like, yo, you still think you can do this? And then he had like a week off of work. I sent him a bunch of like random beats that I had. And he was sending back rapidly voice memos. And then I don't know, I think we just kind of like kept asking Helly until he probably got annoyed of us asking if he wanted to rap again.
I showed up one day to hang out, and you guys were talking about, you're just already talking about making the album, and I was like, oh, I guess we're doing this.
He's like, wait, did I get kicked out of the band?
Yeah. It was like 10% already planned, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess
this
I'm in
the thing we're doing now.
Like, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
But the great irony of all of that is, me and Pat were roommates for 4 years before COVID, 4.5 years, and we didn't do.
We didn't make any music.
No, we tried making some music. We tried. There's things over the years, but we just, try whatever. Yeah, we didn't put out anything. So, but we try. But it is weird, like how it didn't really. I don't know, it just didn't click. But I'm glad that it did. That it did. Now, like we're doing cool shit now, so I'm not really bent up about it.
It was a longer R&D, research and development phase.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Like that's a major component to the GNRLYHD sound. There's a lot of research and development, which is like us. It's kind of just us sitting around and being like, yeah, we're gonna do this. And then like eventually like we get off our asses and like start making shit. But like there's a long just kind of hanging out element.
I think that's important.
I'm really happy to be doing it again. Like so happy. It's
and like I don't know, like
it's an awesome thing to be making music. It's
the best.
It also like gives us it also like gives us another reason to like hang out, which in college, like we live together or like next to each other.
Yeah.
And then like
Hanging
we
out wasn't even a
graduate,
question,
people
right?
get busy. It's like, the older you get, the harder it is to like hang out sometimes.
Preaching to
And
the
this is
fucking
just
choir,
like,
bro.
yeah. And this is just like, oh, well, like, we got band practice and it's,
Yeah.
sometimes we make music, other times we just hang out.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
kind of keeps it going, which is nice.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Because I think the fact that like it's built off of y'all just being homies for however many years, like that shines in the music too. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, man. It really feels like, I forget what it is, but there's one track where you're almost like trading bars back and forth and you're like kind of talking to each other. And like that shit is just so fucking cool to hear. You know what I mean? Like it feels friendly. It feels familiar. It's dope, man.
Rappers don't do that anymore.
I'm saying,
rappers just don't do that
saying.
anymore.
Yeah.
Like when we were doing this, like early on, we were kind of trying to come up with like, what are the best songs that where two people traded bars like that?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And even throughout like hip hop history, it's not as common as you'd think. Like, it was like, I think we came up with like the Locks does it, like Jadakiss and Styles P do it.
Mm-hmm.
Nas did it with Cool G Rap. Like, it was like a shorter list than you would think. Back and forth, and we're like, oh, we have to do that then. Like that's it. And you know what? You're right. It does make it like, because when I think of like the Locks, I'm like, oh, those guys are boys.
Yeah,
like, they're in a group together, but they're friends too. And even though they're rapping about some hardcore shit, it still comes off as like these guys are buddies. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like they're boys. Yeah.
They're doing hardcore shit as homies. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that's real, man. It's rare as fuck to hear that these days. Like even in some of the most like prolific duos or prolific groups, you know what I mean? Like I love Arm & Hammer like more than most things on this planet. They don't really be trading bars like that. You know what I mean?
There's one of the new songs off the new album. They're trading bars. Yeah. It's fucking sick.
So fucking sick, dude.
It's like, more of that, please.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know. There's like a different energy too when it's two people together because you're kind of hyping each other up the entire time versus like bro, you're ad-libbing and stuff.
Fucking the Shrapnel verse off of Babylon by Bus by Woods. Bro, the fact that it's like 4, then 4, then 4.
Yeah, it's the best song.
Shout out to Shrapnel.
Shout out to Shrapnel, the best.
Like, so fucking sick.
They played in Philly like 2 weeks ago,
and I'm mad as fuck that I wasn't there, bro.
They're the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
You ever been to Philly?
Never. Actually, once when I was like 12 years old.
Would you go to like the Mint?
No,
we went to the Mint.
We were just driving through, man. Like I got family down in Florida, and my family was like, "Fuck it, we're not flying." So we just straight shot down, and we stopped in like this like weird mall situation for a bit because like you guys don't have taxes or some shit. I don't know if that's still the case.
You were probably in New Jersey.
Delaware.
Yeah,
Delaware doesn't have taxes.
Maybe I was in Delaware, bro. I have no
reason. I mean, it's close enough.
Yeah.
Delaware is like an hour away or something.
It was a surreal time. But like even then, man, like the hip hop shit going on down there, like even just happening with like Kane earlier this year, like I need to get my ass down there just to see what's going on. You know,
you come down whenever, man. You fucking have you.
Yeah.
The fucking.
I would greatly appreciate that, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it would be fucking nuts, man, because there's so much cool shit going on down there, and like, oh man, it's nuts. Yeah. I guess on some meta shit, like the creation of the album itself, we were talking a little bit before how like after Jazz Heals the Nation, like you already kind of had this in the back of your mind, like, oh, this is where we're going next. Was there like a particular moment or a particular track or something that like kind of clicked that you were like, okay, this is the album we're gonna make. This is what we're gonna do.
I just feel like
There kind of
But
is.
Rose, Blue Velvet was the first song that got written.
That's
okay.
true. But I told Dan, I'm like, okay, here's a little bit. I look back on the text. Chris, there's a line from Jazz Healer Nation, Major Malfunction in the Bay, where the ships land. And Chris texted me. He texted me Major Malfunction in the Bay live from San Francisco, like it was an album name.
Yeah.
And this was probably a little bit even before Jazz came out, like April. The album came out in May. This is in 24. And then I've been so interested in trying to like get the timeline of this right too.
I remember that this was like a fake live album. I
told that to Dan, and then I was like, we were listening to Beasties a lot, and I was like, there was a song. It was live at PJ's. I was like, can we do a song that's like live at PJ's? Like, I mean, like this kind of vibe thing. And I think that Check Your Head, Ill Communication, Beastie Boys,
that era.
You were making a lot of stuff like in that thing, and a lot of those beats came out right after. So honestly, the album title and the idea for the album came out maybe even a little bit even before we put out Jazz, which is crazy.
Yeah,
you made those beats. You made those beats like
because there's
a lot
two
of
things
those ideas right after. And
there's two things at the end of the end of Jazz the Hill of the Nation was like Helly repeatedly saying big drums. The drums need to be huge, massive, and then Daily mentioning the Beastie Boys song live at PJ's as like a cool vibe for like a song.
I think it was live at PJ's. I'm pretty sure
it definitely was because we were talking about like how it's like
kind of like a
samples,
band, kind of
but like it feels like a live band
like a
kind of
live
feel. Like you feel like you're in the room with them when you listen to that song.
Yeah.
And
but
like
all those things though were probably like that album came out in May, and then we were talking about all this by June. I think it came out in May. You had a lot of those. We had a lot of those beats like not long after, and then the writing process was, and there was like beats that trickled in, but we had a lot of that stuff. The ideas for stuff, and then it was pretty much a year of like working on it, and then it's pretty much the timeline of it. I was wondering when you texted me that, Chris, I just looked at my phone. It was like April of 24, which is crazy.
Damn, that's awesome.
That's so sick
that
it started from a title.
Yeah,
we should still do a fake live album.
So many things do like happen like that. Just a random little thing really snowballs.
Yeah, like it just goes like it goes back to us hanging out and just like being friends. Like the Tales from the Mulch Pit song. The sample for that song is a reggae song that I love. And it's about your neighbors next door. And I kind of just like, yo, I always want to make a beat out of this. Like, it's a cool song. And they liked it. And I was like, we should write a song about, our neighborhood, like where we grew up and stuff. And like stuff like that. It's just like, we're just hanging out, talking about songs we're listening to or whatever. Oh, that'd be a cool sample or whatever. A song like that could be cool. We should try something like that. And it's like, that's how song ideas come about.
I'd like to take all those original tracks you made from like the original demos, like listen to all of those and listen to the album. That would be cool to compare.
Yeah, I know. Go back to the Untitled folder with all the like original beats.
Untitled, that would be cool.
Does it still exist? Surely, right?
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up right now.
Don't delete that.
Yeah,
no, they have to stay here.
100%, man. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude. And like just the fact that like y'all have known each other. It's all
here.
Oh, that's fuck yeah, dude. Right on. Right.
There's a lot.
Deep. God damn.
There's a lot of shit on here.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there's 35 tracks on here.
Yeah.
And all those have like verses, recorded shit. Like all those are like full-fledged songs.
All of them.
those are all beats, and then it's 15 songs made the album. So
Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
pretty
right.
good. Like off
But there's a
that,
lot
it's
of
pretty good.
vocal demos too in another folder.
Also, I
I get
say
everything.
15, but some of those are 2 songs together, 3 songs together.
Mm,
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit made the cut. That's really cool.
And like I'm saving it all, for when we get the 20-year deluxe edition and
The revisit,
repackaged, and we can
Revisit
really
it. Yeah, hell yeah.
revisit it, and we can really milk our dozens of fans for all they're worth.
Yeah.
We'll put out the 4-disc sequel
Absolutely.
with B-sides and rarities collection.
A four LP, side A, B, C, D.
I always want to do that.
Yeah.
That would be fucking crazy, man.
All
yeah,
that.
yeah. This is so fucking cool. This is so cool, man. I love doing this shit. Just hearing about cool fucking music and knowing that it's just fucking homies who've been linking up. Like, y'all have been homies since I was like 7 years old. And like, that's
Hell yeah.
fucking crazy, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dope, dude. It's super dope. I guess getting into the production a little
so
bit,
fun.
because the production is like really what drew me in, like first listen, obviously. The sound that you're tapping into, it still is very much so that like hodgepodge kind of, sample bass, just big drums, loops, fundamental hip hop, for lack of a better term. Was there a particular bag that you were kind of aiming to get into, or was it all just kind of fuck it, we ball mode?
I mean, like, I've always loved like break beats and drums. And the kind of stuff, like, me and Pat have been friends since we were 14 years old. And like we've always gone back to Beastie Boys, Tribe Called Quest, Cypress Hill, like that type of vibe.
Yeah.
And then just like the stuff we've been talking about, like the reggae, like dub music, big drums, Beastie Boys, like that kind of stuff was kind of like the original idea for like the sound. Like we touched on live at PJ's and big drums. So like when I was making the beats, that's kind of what I had in my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it's finally like a combination of like a lot of stuff that I like.
Yeah.
And
That's
that
a
we
good
all
answer.
like
That's a good
pieced
answer to that.
together.
Yeah.
Where it's like, so you got the big 80s rap drums, like Biz Markie style drums. You got the funky jazz drum breaks.
Yeah.
You get the the jazz bass lines, like a lot of upright bass lines, the DJ scratching stuff.
Yes.
And then just like weird noises. Like, I don't know, since I was a kid, like I've always liked music that has weird noises in it.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't know, like, yeah, like the B-52s, like as a kid, like I remember like hearing Rock Lobster and being like the best parts of the song when they're doing the animal noises, like in the breakdown. And I was like, yeah, that, like stuff like that's always like, I've always liked that. So like to be able to use like, weird noises, sci-fi sounds,
it's sick
in beats is like fun.
And it adds so much to the fucking atmosphere too. Like it's yeah. It's so funny that you mentioned Rock Lobster, because I first heard that song when I was like
Family Guy.
No, dude, I was 4. This is a crazy deep pull. There's a GameCube game called Donkey Konga, which is a Donkey Kong rhythm game that you have bongos as the controller.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Oh, yeah. I never heard of that.
Dude, I remember they used to have it at the arcades with the bongos.
Yes, I wonder. There's somewhere in this fucking
like Guitar
basement.
Hero. But
it was like Guitar Hero, but they were
that in
like bongos.
And like, dude, Rock Lobster was on that game, and
incredible.
That shit changed my fucking life, bro. Because it goes like Rock Lobster.
Shout out to the B-52s.
Shout out to the B. Because going back as an adult and listening to the whole album, I'm like, yo,
the shit.
Like,
the B-52's first 2 albums are flawless. Not a single bad song on them.
Absolutely inclined to agree with you, man. Oh,
there's some real freaks, that group.
Yeah,
in like the best way possible.
Weirdos,
like, hell yeah. That you need more of that in music. There's not enough freaks.
There needs to be more
positive freaks. There's not like good weirdos, good freaks.
Just absolute fucking nutcases. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was gonna mention a little bit as well. Like you mentioned the Beastie Boys stuff. Have you guys heard the Wave Generators album from this year?
I did listen.
Yeah.
No,
Hell yeah,
dude. If you fuck with Beastie, like it is fucking brilliant. It's
they're cool. Yeah,
it's Hype Keech and No Saj, No Kingdom. I had the
Yeah.
privilege of talking to them. No Saj is a fucking weirdo, like in the best
Hell
way
yeah.
possible,
I
dude.
love that.
So yeah,
shout out
absolutely.
to them.
I'm gonna revisit that. I did listen to it.
Yeah,
and
It's a cool project.
Helly,
what's it called again? I'm gonna add it right now.
it's called "Run Away with a Wild and Rare One" by Wave Generators.
Wave Generators.
It's
Great name.
so fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, that's such a sick name. Too.
Yeah.
Wow, rare one.
And like, oh, dude, that opening track, it just sets the tone so fucking well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting into the raps themselves, this is the first I've heard of both you, Daily, and Helly as like MCs. Crazy shit. You guys are rapping your fucking asses off on this thing. It's incredible stuff. I kind of want to know where like the rap inspiration comes from, like kind of the vibe you're trying to tap into with the pen. Like, was there anything in particular you had in mind when you were rapping? Is this kind of your usual wheelhouse, or like is there some other shit that I can listen to that's different from this? Like,
you know, that's it does feel like a little bit like usual wheelhouse in the sense of like the way that we write, but to some level, like I don't know sometimes where this shit comes from. I don't even know. Like, let's sit there and just you get into this little fucking zone. And you just I don't know. It's weird. It really is like some, I don't know, you tap into something and this stuff comes from a lot of different places, different time. Again, I was writing some of this stuff when I was traveling in Asia, but even just there's stuff here about like the bar down the street from like my street corner, like all this shit. Like, so it's really, we always joke like hyper local rap, like super Philadelphia, like really, really, you know, I don't want to say like inside jokes, but to some level, I think that the way you said earlier was kind of cool, like this world building thing. Because I think there's something to that, like, kind of like almost like a Paul McCartney thing, like you're making up these characters, making up these people, and I really there's a lot of that going on, and I think in that sense, it does feel like just an advancement from the jazz album. Like I think it's like a little step up to that. But yeah,
I wanted to say though, like I don't know. I've always said like this album has like, in my opinion, both the funniest song you've ever wrote and the most serious song you've ever wrote. Like flip a beat, make it snappy. Like the voicemail, that voicemail is from when I was like 17.
Holy shit.
Because Helly never answers his phone. He still doesn't.
For as much as we talked about like the you know, party fun stuff, like there is serious stuff on here.
Yeah, like Tales from the Mulch Pit, like that's a real, that's a serious song.
It is personal. It is a lot of like, but I think it's always like a little 50-50.
It's a balance, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because even a cut like
it's
Blue
just like
Velvet, like feels kind of like there's some real shit there. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I mean. Like there is kind of like we've laughed at this before, but like this kind of like the gnarly head is like it's like party rock and like sad boy or something. Like it's like these two things, right? And like
it's like if the Smiths made a party album.
If the Smiths made a part, that's fucking brilliant, actually.
There you go.
Yeah. 100%.
The original title of the album was, or a working title at one point was, "We Were Sad When We Wrote This."
No, not of the album. Not of the album. Not of the album.
No, that
was a song. That was like you said
the
something
song title or something.
Yeah.
But we did.
That's fucking killer, man.
Sad when we made this.
There's a couple Smiths references.
I don't think we were too sad when we made this. Like I think there's sadness on it.
No. I just think that's a great title.
It's a funny song title for sure. We should revisit that.
We were sad when we made this about maybe some songs on there for sure.
Yeah.
That's fucking brilliant, man. That's
Yeah, I mean, there's a
that's
couple.
great
There's like
title.
2 references to the Smiths on the album. So
Maybe
like,
3 or 4. Yeah.
Morrissey is always in the back of my mind when it comes to I'm not kidding, like lyrical composition and just I don't know, just everything is
the
through
Smiths are the
frame of
fucking best.
They
Like they're
are.
the
Chris,
They
what
go
do you
crazy.
to his question? Like, did I kind of answer that in a way that like you agree with that?
I'm biting Nas. That's like where it all comes from. I'm just trying to bite Nas as hard as I can,
Simple.
and that is pretty much like it. Yeah, like
pretty
trying
good.
to do my own little Nas. You know what I mean? Like, not Lil Nas,
Yeah.
but doing my own.
But maybe
version.
sometimes
Yeah, but sometimes Lil
you
Nas-
do try to do a little Nas though.
Yeah,
I love it.
but yeah, I'm biting Nas like 90% of the time, dude. I'm just that's to me he's like the best rapper that ever lived. So like,
So real, so fucking real, man. Yo,
yeah. So like, why?
But similar to like
the
the like some of the beat ideas or like the sounds and the beats, like a
Mhm.
lot of like the lyrics stuff and song titles like are just shit that comes up like of us talking or hanging out and like we
inside
think it's
jokes.
funny.
yeah,
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
think it's funny. We're like the whole like parentheses at the beginning or end of song titles.
Yeah.
We've always thought was funny.
absolutely. Yeah,
So like that's how you get 6 feet in a Shanghai spiral.
yeah,
Like outside
yeah.
of the like stuff like that, just like stupid stuff that like we all think's funny, and we're like, yeah, that's in the song now.
That's the thing. Like the spirit of this album, I think, is just having fun with the homies, you know, and that is, it's beautiful, man. It's fucking beautiful.
I'm glad it comes across.
Most definitely, man. Most fucking definitely. So I guess kind of, I like asking really broad questions and then just kind of seeing what people say. I'm really an unprofessional interviewer, all things considered. A super broad question is like, after 4 projects together, what is the thing that you like value the most about GNRLYHD's creative process? Like, what is the thing that you look forward to when you guys are making music together?
For
Eating
me,
Chinese, getting big Chinese.
yeah,
food.
big Chinese is
Yeah,
definitely
It's like
that's the reward.
I mark it on the calendar. I'm like, oh, sick. We're getting together to do music, and then
yeah.
right
Big
underneath
Chinese.
it, I big Chinese.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's the best part.
that is the best part. But another like thing for me that I always like is like
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like not like I felt like in the past, like when I was like making beats for like other rappers or just like making beats, I felt like I was kind of like in one lane.
Mhm.
There's stuff that I feel like I can do musically speaking and like beat making wise in GNRLYHD that I don't feel as comfortable doing outside of GNRLYHD. Like it feels like a GNRLYHD thing. So I like that.
Yeah, you know what I was gonna say earlier, and I didn't get a chance, but like, I think the thing is we've all been friends for so long that we all know what each other likes, like musically, and like I mean, Dan is so good at that. Like he might not pull a sample from a band that like I recommended to him, but it might be only a couple degrees of separation that from that band. You know what I mean? And then it's like he knows what we all like. We all know what the other person likes. It's like it makes it so easy to make music because
there's
like,
natural
I know
synergy,
the beats,
right?
Yeah, like, and I know that the stuff that I'm getting from Dan is gonna be like, I don't have to tell him like this isn't a beat that I would rap on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
everything that comes through is like, oh yeah, this is something I would be listening to even if I wasn't rapping on it. You know what I mean? Or even if it doesn't wind up on the album, it's always something where I'm like, oh yeah, I would listen to whatever this was sampled from, like when I was making rap music. So, and it's the same thing with writing with Pat. Like I know what he's gonna write is something that is like in line with what I would write. So it just makes it like, I don't know. It's cool. It's like when you're all on the same wavelength, like it makes it.
It's like a real band.
Stuff just starts coming from you that like you're kind of channeling what the other two are doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's cool. Yeah, it's that like, to me is like the best.
Like a lot of times, like making beats, like you feel like I feel like I'm just making stuff that I like, and then like it's a crapshoot a lot of times. Like, oh, this rapper may sound cool in this, but like they may not like any of the pack that I send.
Mhm,
Whereas like
mhm.
Gnarly it's a true band where like we kind of know the world that we're in and what we're kind of pulling from.
Yeah.
And we also all know that we're all open to the idea of like experimenting and just trying something.
Seeing
Um,
what sticks, right?
so I think that also like it feels like a creative space where you can fuck around and
Yeah, yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah.
I would pay real life money to be witness to a Gnarly Head Stew session like that. I feel that
You
would be
come anytime for free, bro.
say fucking less, bro.
Love
Like,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I'll get
You gotta
big
come for
Chinese.
big
That's
Chinese,
another
dude.
excuse
gotta
for
come-
big Chinese,
Bro,
dude. Yeah.
one thing about me, I do not play about my Chinese food, bro. Like, I do
We
not
got
a
play, bro.
We got a spot.
Yeah,
for
no.
you.
They're doing big Chinese in Toronto for sure, dude. They're
Oh yeah,
doing
bro.
Yeah, they do big Chinese up there, definitely.
Yeah, I have a homie who's visiting up from South Africa right now, and he's never had Chinese food in his life, right?
Oh,
So,
what?
dude, yeah, I took him to y'all remember during the whole Drake Kendrick beef how he mentioned the restaurant New Ho King with a dip sauce and a
Yeah,
black...
we got robbed.
Yeah,
I think
bro,
it's that's
that's also like low key top 5 Chinese restaurant to ever exist.
that's so sick.
And like
that's amazing.
I took him there and we got sweet and sour chicken, beef and broccoli, shrimp fried rice.
Fuck yeah.
The 3 fundamentals, in my opinion.
yeah,
and like
the Holy Trinity.
Yeah, that shit changed his fucking life, bro. And like
Yeah.
to me, that is like
No
Oh,
one's
that's-
ever done big Chinese on that level before.
bro. That's what I'm.
Or you've never had it before. You're in a different country. That's a level.
That was one
That's
of
a
the
whole nother level.
big moment
Yeah.
of his life. Yeah.
It was.
Damn.
And like I made sure he had like a big
Damn,
plate of
that's
leftovers
amazing.
too. You know, like yeah. For all the Toronto heads
Oh, I
who are
love
listening,
that.
bro, big Spadina moves, bro. Like it's serious, man. Yeah,
Hell
it's
yeah.
fucking brilliant. So 100% Big Chinese is in the future if I'm ever in Philly, bro. Y'all gotta put me on the
Yeah,
spot.
no, we're
We
doing
got
it.
we got the ultimate spot. There was a place I used to work at when
Ooh.
in
Ooh.
like 2013.
Yeah.
Was like it just bangs, dude. And I know the whole menu, so it like fucking
Fuck yeah, dude. Right
yeah.
on.
We just go in, drop fucking $150 and just walk out
Oh,
like fat cat.
Like
Sick.
kings.
And you know
Like
it's worth every fucking penny, dude.
oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Yeah, sick. I'm not gonna lie. I think we pretty much hit everything I wanted to talk about, more or less.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sick.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Super meta question as well, just because I like asking this shit. There's gonna be a few of them actually. If someone who had no idea what they were getting into were to listen to this album top to bottom, what is the number one thing that you hope they take away from it?
Man, great question.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I ask stupid broad questions and then just fucking
Yeah. And like the stuff that we touch on like that,
Mhm.
like, you know, like our like friendship comes across
Mhm, mhm.
in it, and that it's like a good time.
Yeah.
like-
I hope they would. I hope they would come away with maybe 1 or 2 lines.
Mhm, mhm.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I like that line. Even just one. Oh, I like that line. That's a great thing because
yeah.
you know somebody really listened to it.
Absolutely.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that line. You
There's
know
a
somebody.
few that I
really
cannot
hurt.
recall right now, but I know for a fact, like,
Yeah,
Blue Velvet is the song that's sticking out to me the most. I don't want to say it's my favorite, but there's a few
that's awesome.
there's a
That's
few
one of
bars
my
on that.
favorites,
I'm
yeah.
like, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I would say like I hope people who listen to it will take like this, will listen and hear the samples and maybe like dive into some genres that they might not normally like,
Mhm.
dub or if you're not super into funk or
Mhm.
like maybe like because that's how I know I broaden my horizons when it comes to music.
Yes.
So much of it comes from rap, and then you hear something and you're like, damn, I really like. I think I like this genre of music way more than I thought I did because like this is all I listened to when I like in
Yeah.
rap. Like
mhm.
I'll go and listen to like what's that dude's name? Ennio, the fucking Italian composer who did all the spaghetti
Oh
westerns.
yeah. He did all the cowboy
all-
movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Marconi.
yeah. And like Derringer and Alchemist will like rip all those things. And like I'll go and listen to those on YouTube. I'll just like pull up the soundtrack of some spaghetti western. And I'm like, this is why I like this, is because like I've heard it in rap music. But it also is cool to dive into that like OSTs of movies that came out in the 60s from another country is like awesome.
Absolutely.
So I would hope maybe people would listen to this and if they like go and listen to their first dub album after this, like that would be really cool.
Yeah, go listen to Lee Scratch Perry after you listen to the album.
Yeah, exactly.
Type shit. Yeah, absolutely. And like for what it's worth, like I have a pretty tight network with the Aux, like all the people that listen take my recommendations pretty highly. And like when this thing first dropped, I told a lot of people like, yo, go and bump this shit. Everyone who has given me feedback on it, they fucking love it. They're having a blast listening to it. It's one of those ones where they're like of course we like the Aux talks about a lot of, you know, the Arm & Hammer, Navy Blue.
Underground, so yeah.
So like for this being like a really nice change of pace compared to like all the shit that's been dropping this year, like I've received nothing but good feedback on this thing. A lot of heads who have listened to it fucking love it.
Cool.
That's so sick.
That's sick. Yeah, that's so cool.
Absolutely.
That's another thing.
We'll come up to Toronto, man.
For sure. And when y'all are here, bro, I'll link Ro.
We gotta do Big Chinese.
We gotta do Big Chinese. I'm taking y'all to New Ho King, bro.
Yeah.
And we will feast.
But no, like another thing that like kind of like touching on that, like go listen to something maybe you're not as familiar with is like I feel like a lot of especially younger people like hear the BC Boys and they think of like 80s rap music. Like go listen to Check Your Head and Ill Communication. Like they're incredible albums. They're rapping, they're doing jazz instrumentals, they're doing punk rock songs. Like go listen to that shit.
It's crazy. Like it's crazy, dude.
And like it's great music. Like you should go listen to it. And I think yeah.
Absolutely agreed. 100%. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I love it. Yeah, GNRLYHD, man. One thing actually. How does it feel making the first tapes and then coming back to the GNRLYHD project? GNRLYHD. Jesus Christ, I'm illiterate.
I know.
So many people fuck it up.
Yeah.
And it's funny every time. Like I never.
It's like I'm looking at my little UI right now, and like it literally just says GNRLYHD, and I'm like, yes, high definition. Cool.
Do we? Yeah, maybe we probably have put it in with the space in it. It's always
we change it every time. We spell it differently.
It's always different.
That adds to the charm, though. I think it adds to it. You know?
Yeah, it's funny.
I was gonna say, like, is it a crazy feeling revisiting the GNRLYHD name and like vibe after a decade? Pretty much.
Yes. I did not think I was going to be able to write raps again.
Yeah,
like that. Because when you get into it, I don't really know how to explain it, but I grew up skateboarding my whole life. And like when you're in a car, or you're on a train or on a bus or something, and you're driving through the city, your brain is looking at everything through the lens of like a skateboarder. You see like, you can look at like a stair set and you're counting the steps like up the thing, because in your mind, you're not looking at like the municipal building. You're looking at like, oh, how's the run up to those steps and how's the ground as the runaway? Like, could I ollie that, blah, blah, blah. Everywhere you go in the city, you're looking at it through that lens. Like every piece of architecture. So when you're writing rap music, it's the same thing, but like every piece of art you encounter or something that you see in the city on a daily basis or a person that you meet all goes through this lens of like, how can I turn this into a line for somebody else to experience?
Yeah,
and that part of my brain had been shut off for 10 years and I wasn't sure if I could turn it back on. But you really have to like work. It's like a muscle. You have to work at it. And then eventually like your brain is just spinning on that level again. And it's just after 10 years, it's kind of weird. It's like I don't know. It's like seeing the world through a different lens. I really forgot how much I loved that. Like reading books and seeing literature and seeing the way people put words together and being like, oh, that's cool. I could take that, do something similar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I forgot about how that part of your brain works, and how you're trying to turn everything into a rhyme is like,
it's nuts. It's
coming
nuts,
back
man.
to that is fun. You know, you forget like how fun that is. Like,
yeah, absolutely. It's fucking crazy, man. Cause like shit, like y'all are vets at this point, and like it sounds like it, you know, like you really do have the experience.
I feel like another cool thing that's about coming back like after a while off is like I feel like we can execute a lot of ideas that we couldn't before. Like
geared up.
some of the layering and the samples, like we've had like the Shanghai Spiral video with like the cutout animation and stuff, like
so fucking sick, by the way.
An idea of like doing a cardboard cutout animation in the style of like Monty Python or like South Park. We've had that forever, and like we were overly ambitious, and we were like, we can't do this, we can't figure out how to do this, and like now it's like, now we'll figure out how to do it, and like we'll just do it. Like me and Pat, like we've never made a video before, but like that whole animation sequence is like shit Pat drew, and I animated it.
Word.
Pat did the background. Like we made all that ourselves.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And like we've never made a video before, and like now like we got some other videos for the album, that like other songs on the album that are gonna come out soon. And like like that, like aside from the music, like I feel like we've always had these ideas of like making GNRLYHD, like music, visual, like all that. And now it feels like we can do it.
Yeah. Dope. That's fucking dope. I love to hear that. I really, really love to hear that, man. That's sick. And like the aesthetic for that video and like the whole album, like it's just such a sick vibe, man. So fuck yeah. I'll be looking forward to that, dude. That's killer. That's killer. Yeah. I think we're pretty much good to wrap.
Thank you again, man.
Of course, dude. Genuinely, pleasure is all mine. And for the listeners of the Aux who aren't tapped in with GNRLYHD, Major Malfunction in the Bay, out now. Go and listen to that shit. If you haven't listened to it, you're fucking sleep. Fix the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Tap the fuck in, man. This is one of the illest projects this year by far. And like,
please, thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing this shit with me. Thank you guys for coming on the Aux.
Thank you.
Anything we want to leave our viewers with, anything we want to leave our listeners with, talk your shit.
Yeah, we got more visuals coming.
Dope.
We got physicals coming out soon.
Dope.
Yeah, we got tapes coming.
We got cassettes coming out soon. There's a remix EP with some big names in the production world, such as Killer Kane.
I was gonna say, I want to hear a Kane
Ayashi. There's flips.
The one that we got a couple weeks ago, the Kane one, is just so stupid. It's awesome.
Yeah,
shout out Kane for mixing and mastering this thing as well. We love you, Kane.
He's a beast.
Shout out Killer Kane.
And we loaded up his plate too. Like we knew what he did on Jazz Heal the Nation, and we were like, all right, well, let's see how
far we can go
before he kicks our ass to the curb. Like,
absolutely.
We sent him some pretty fucking big project folders, and he did not flinch, which is sick.
Like on like Gotta Give, there's like 30 tracks on that song, because like there's just like a lot of like, we had our friends sing the chorus and stuff, like shout out to Kane for pulling that all together, especially without having the stems to the beats too on a lot of them.
Fuck yeah, dude. But
tap into the album. Look out for the physicals, the videos.
All the links in the description for all your guys' shit. Tap the fuck in,
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends, man.
Yeah.
Put the
Just
shit
tell
on.
one other person.
Tell two homies. If you ever had a function, put this shit on the Aux And then when motherfuckers like, oh shit, what is this? You tell them, yo, it's that new Gnarly Head, man. Like, come on, bro.
They know
I
the
stop,
name.
I stop people on the street and literally make them listen to it.
Type
Like,
shit.
yo, pull up your Spotify.
Right
And
quick.
they get
Yeah.
real weirded out by me. And I'm like, no, I want to see it on there.
Yeah.
Do that. Do that to
Yeah.
every person you
Yeah,
encounter.
to everybody. Freak
Do it
everybody.
to your supervisor at work.
I know
Do
some
it
of
to
y'all
your
motherfuckers
parents.
got guns too. Pull out the strap and tell them.
Yeah.
Pull out a gun and say, hey, you should probably listen to this.
No, you know what though? If you're outside of a bar and you're having a cigarette and you see somebody else having a cigarette, just tell that person.
Yeah.
Because they'll get. You know what I mean?
They'll
That's
get
who
it.
This album is for. This album is for people who have to step outside the bar and have a cigarette by themselves.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
that's fucking brilliant, man. That is
Yeah,
brilliant.
we did a study, and that was the ideal audience.
Consensus, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
overwhelming
that's awesome.
majority.
100%, man. Yeah, all data points point to that, you know? Dope. All right, gentlemen, I think we're good. I think this is a wrap.
Yeah,
As
dude.
per little tradition of my show, I like choosing or getting my guests to choose one song off the album that I do like the little outro screen to. So if we're to choose one song off this album to close out the episode, which one are we going with?
Damn, great question.
Mhm.
Who wants it?
What's the hit?
Do Blue Velvet for sure. Do Pass.
Blue
I
Velvet.
think
We've been
so.
talking about Blue Velvet. Do
Yeah.
Blue Velvet. That's
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Shout out David Lynch, R.I.P.
R.I.P. David Lynch, for real. This has been
One of
the
the great-
Aux. This has been Gnarly Head. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show. Blue Velvet.
Thank you.
Listen to the
Thank
fucking
you for
album
having me.
in the description. Peace, love, bless, all that shit. Let me do my little bullshit. Yeah. Oh, this beat is so fucking crazy, man. Like, it's so crazy.
I'll put it on tail on my phone. I want to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to
Yeah.
listen to it too.
It is sick, dude.
It's so good, dude. Like, oh,
Thank
you're
you,
a fucking animal, man.
Yeah, dude. This shit is fucking sick, dude.
Yeah. Bear with me.
Yeah, and now they ask me
Yeah,
how
go
the
ahead.
money, long money for staring at me funny like the bear on the honey jar. Hold the mic like it's open up the pit. Left it on the stovetop, hope it wasn't lit. Ran into a roadblock, and with my luck, life is a
Chris, what's that
highway.
little thing on the screen?
Pile up, calling all available.